Let's play! Hey there guys, welcome back to Amiibo Tap. Today we're looking at the one and only Link. Well, I say one and only, but I have technically two Amiibo of him now that I think about it. But yes, the Link Amiibo, who I know a lot of people hate what they call, my boss Jamie, he likes to call it a big, what did he call it? A piss stand? Like he's holding up by frozen pee. I don't see that. I mean, it is an awkward pose. I do hope that when we get another Link Amiibo, which is for sure going to happen, that it's in a little more natural pose. Otherwise, he looks really good, amazingly detailed. And so let's see what we get from him. Now, if I recall, he's called Fierce. Right, Fierce DD didn't fit, so of course I had to go with the next best thing. Of course, this is my Smash Bros. Amiibo, because what else would you use other than the Fierce Deity? And we get Super Mario Kart. Finally, a game that I've played, not for a while, mind you, but I definitely played this one quite a bit as a kid. And it's just going to be a bunch of races. We're going to be able to probably finish them all. We're playing as Toad, so that's good. That is the wrong button, not the A button. It's the B button is go. So Super Mario Kart, for you kiddies who haven't played it, is of course the first Mario Kart. Let's see, I'm trying to remember what the controls are. Here's the drift. And it looks a little outdated, yes, but it's actually so innovative. You got the Mode 7 for the track, which is, like, even nowadays, I know some people, turning isn't as good as I expected. I know some people will harp on it saying that it doesn't look that good. I think it does. I think it still holds up. This sprite work is really good, all in all. The only problem that it has with it is if you saw earlier, Peach just totally went through a pipe. Wow, his turning is so different than what I've expected. Drifting in general is a bit different in this one. I can't think of this like Mario Kart 8 where I drift through the entire course. The computers do not play by the rules at all. If you saw Peach just jumped over that, and I really, really doubt she had a flower item to jump it. That's just how this game goes. There's a lot of really cool stuff though, like with the bottom screen sort of thing. Like this was a precursor to the DS, you know? And if you see there, Peach is throwing some mushrooms, and you know, if you played any other Mario Kart game, you'd think, oh, I better run over that mushroom. But no, Peach's mushrooms shrink you when she throws them, because every opponent has a special item that they can use at any time. It's totally cheating, and it's hilarious. But it's definitely a relic of the older times, and this game is still great. It still holds up. I would totally get together a group of friends and play this game with them. And I think we'd all enjoy it still. Especially Battle Mode. I hope one of the demo things is for Battle Mode, because it's so good in this one. So we got, I think this is... Was this the one that was in... This is the one that's in Smash Bros. Or not Smash Bros, Mario Kart 8. And coins are here. They came from this game. I know coins in newer Mario Karts are kind of confusing for people, but they boost your top speed. They don't unlock anything in this because, well, unlocking isn't a thing that happens. Although, if I recall, I think there is an unlockable course. Or cup, rather. I could be wrong. Man, I love me some Super Mario Kart. So you see the bottom screen there, like this is such a precursor to the DS, it's so cool, and I just screwed right up. Come here, Link, put you back on. And this course, the one we were just at, but now we're Luigi. That's cool, I like how it's giving you different characters. So Luigi automatically feels a bit different, which is good. You know, having characters actually feel different is great. It's very interesting, though, because this game, along with F-Zero, were like the two Nintendo racers, and yet they do everything so differently. Even though I'm pretty sure they were made with at least some of the same people. Because, yeah, Mode 7, which is the stretching and scrolling of sprites, which is what this thing is at the bot, like this, what we're racing on. It's just one huge sprite, or a bunch of sprites, rather. But, like, it's just being molded around us for pseudo 3D. which is so cool, and I am so terrible. That's okay, it's not for anything. There's drifts, there's no power slides. In fact, I don't think people really knew about power slides in the 64 version though. Because, okay, that was a fireball that Bowser just threw that you cannot use in the game. So, gotta love that. Yeah, the power slides, I remember reading about them in the manual for the game. But, Mario 64. Or no, Mario Kart 64. And I remember being like, I wonder if people know about that. Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead because we've already seen this course well enough. The boardwalk, the Boo level. Playing as Princess Toadstool, as she was known at this time. It's nice that they start you off at the front too. They could very easily just put you at the back. The music here is so good. The atmosphere is great, and you really gotta be thankful that Nintendo was able to put so much character into the Super Nintendo, because it would be so... Oh my god, you were just attracted to those items. Like, there's so many Super Nintendo games that I played as a kid that were just soulless. I mean, yeah, there's like that for modern games too, but like definitely the Super Nintendo is a console where games are either amazing or they're like kind of really bad. In just a thematic sort of way, not exactly in gameplay or anything. Okay, Bowser, stop with the fireballs. That is actually cheating. So these levels were actually all brought back for the Game Boy Advance version. They were 4 laps. Okay. They were all... The entirety of this game was brought back for that one, which is interesting. Apparently, just the layouts, though, it didn't use... Like, it reused assets from other ones. I don't know. That's the one I played the least. I don't think many people played the Game Boy Advance Mario Kart. And to be fair, it feels like a worse version of this. Even though it has more... So you see that jump right there? That was actually 100% cheating. Which isn't in the Game Boy one, thank goodness. But no, it definitely feels like, you know, I don't like that one. I don't think many people do. I think most people agree that that one's a very subpar entry. Because it is just Super Mario Kart 2 Electric Kartaloo. It's hard to race and talk at the same time. I don't know if you've noticed. Except in, like, Mario Kart 8's different, though. Because for some reason in Mario Kart 8, I can just totally blend in, you know, like, it becomes subconscious to me, the racing. I just race. I don't actually think about it. So we're on to the next one. I think it's... Let's see if it just brings us here, because we won't have enough time to do it. Yes, okay. So I see, they are leaving some tracks a secret for us, and of course, we're the big bad Bowser himself. Or... Was he known as Bowser at this point? Wow, we are slow. They definitely feel very different. When you play them in rapid succession like this, you can definitely feel their differences. That's actually really cool. Kind of like him in this one, actually. What was I saying, though? I totally forget. That's okay. No, it was my babysitters. They had this game, and I would play it quite a bit. Mostly battle mode, because in this one, the battle mode is actually, like, the best battle mode, I feel. Like, the other ones are still really good, don't get me wrong, but there's something about this one's battle mode that turned in... Because the battlefields were battlefields. Like, they were straight up, you know, go everywhere, huge sprawling ones, and there were secrets, and of course, because this one does have an item that lets you jump, which you can only... Like, you have these little hops, but I mean, like, a full, huge jump. You can get into, like, some secret areas where there's secret items and stuff. I remember that was so cool trying to get there with friends. We would, like, stop fighting and play a game of who can get there the first. I'm gonna lap Koopa. I'm not gonna lap Koopa. I still might lap Koopa. Totally just lapped Koopa. But as you can see, like, the 50cc in this literally goes to, like, engine class on how fast your opponents are as opposed to how fast everyone is. So it's definitely, you know... All the things that this game brought, of course, stayed with the Mario Kart franchise, which is really cool. When you stop with Bowser, you stop dead. That's actually really cool. It's probably really good once you get really good with him. I just have to get the drifting down a bit more. Yeah, it's like I haven't got the drifting really down that good. Although that kind of boosted me ahead there. There's Kinopio. Actually, no, he was always Toad. Although it was funny because, like, you know, Toad was such a weird character because he was sort of made out to be like a major character in early Mario media, but it turns out he's really not. He's just kind of just a... So, like, I'll show you. I get that and I shrink down because it's not my item. You know, it's weird. You do that in the game. But like I was saying, because of the Mario cartoon, he was made out to be like this other character who's meant to be so, like, special. He was a special character. But now it's like, no, he's just one of a member of a race. And here we're playing as Donkey Kong Jr., which is... brings some weird stuff into it. Because this is DK Jr. grown up. AKA the son of the original Donkey Kong, who was in Donkey Kong. This guy is the father of the now modern Donkey Kong. Please go watch Kong, a documentary. It's a 20-minute video detailing everything about the Kong family and where they all are. It's actually amazing. It is one of the strangest but most enthralling videos I've watched on YouTube. It's totally one of those fakey ones, so like it's not a serious documentary, which makes it even better. I feel like videos that take themselves too seriously are not that fun. So I think we're on 100cc now. The opponents feel a little more, what's the word? Not threatening, but... Oh, this was the one that was brought back in the 3DS one. I remember because of the huge jump here that you could fly and take the corner. That was fun. That was a fun corner to fly over. There's all sorts of crazy stuff you can do. That fireball is actually the worst thing, because it totally follows you. So yes, what are your guys' thoughts on Super Mario Kart, the first Mario Kart game? Wow, I just totally slid through there. First Mario Kart game, and like, you know, one of the first real kart racer that got super popular. I feel like this invented an entire genre, because I think it totally did. I can't even think of any early kart racers in this type of racing and grabbing items and stuff. It's like, yeah, there's racers, but I mean a kart racer. Wow, Bowser, you just took first right from me, right from out of my big monkey hands. Next race, we're in Chocolate Land. I don't know why, but I always think of Cocoa Puffs specifically when I see this. I know there's nothing to do with Cocoa Puffs in this stage, but, well, I mean chocolate. I don't like Cocoa Puffs. Here's the jump item I was talking about. Totally just jump over stuff. Let's see if there's a good thing to jump over. Ugh. Oh, I hate this stage. All the Chocolate Island stages I hated. We can go, woo, jump over that. Wow, look at us go. We're gonna get an awesome item because we're in last? Yes. And they're all tiny and the music's gone and it's great. Bowser still has his item though. The music in this game though, thankfully because of my new setup I can totally actually listen to the music. It's so good. This game has really I think it's because of the sound font. Like the songs themselves are good, but when they're remixed, they're not as good. Although I will say there is a remix on the Harmony of Heroes album, the free Smash Bros. Remix album. There's a Mario Kart original remix, and it's really good. I say as I fly off the stage entirely. The sound font is wonderful. There's something about the instruments and the way they twang that I absolutely adore. I say as I'm going to lose this race. No, final lap. We can still make it. I can actually totally still make it. I don't want to use that here. Yeah, that'll just launch me up. No, let's go. Oh my god, Yoshi was totally drifting backwards. That was the coolest thing. We were Matrix driving. That was incredible. Next up, scene 7. We got, one of the beach levels. I love any beach level in games. Maybe it's because I live in Canada and it is May the 7th. And it snowed yesterday. We are literally half a year away from Christmas. And it snowed yesterday. It got down to -5. Snow everywhere. Gotta love you, Canada. I say as I'm booking my flights to California. Actually, I might be going to California for after, because I just really want to get out of the snow that's in Canada right now. This will be after my job, though. Darn it, I wanted to hit Luigi. But we might not go to California. It might be just somewhere warm. I just want somewhere that's like stifling hot, just so I can come back and be like, oh, it's not so bad here for at least the last month, you know, of warmth. And it's weird though, even though I love beach levels and I love you know, warm places in games. That's why I love Mario Sunshine, like in theory, not so much the gameplay, but the setting and everything I love about it. Despite that, I still really love nighttime snowy stages, which is cold. You know, winter at night is really, really cold, especially in Canada. But no, it's like definitely, it's an aesthetic I really enjoy. So we're a Koopa. It was strange because, you know, Koopa was in Mario Kart and then he was gone for the, no wait, was he in 64? I don't even remember at this point. That's so weird, I can't actually remember. Okay. Well, wait, because Wario was in. I don't know. I think Wario replaced Koopa. I could be wrong. So we can probably actually do this track in the time. It's another chocolate one, which means I'm going to be slipping and sliding around. Meanwhile, the opponents just drive over the chocolate with losing 0 traction because they are cheaters, all of them. And even sometimes you'll put up obstacles and they'll just like, their AI will know how to get around it. Because they are actually insane. That's okay. Let's go to the next stage. Please don't be this one. No! Straight up Rainbow Road. Let's go. I guess we're fighting the final boss of this game. And of course everyone knows this stage from both Mario Kart 7 and 8, where it was, well, in the game. And it's, I love this stage. The layout, the music, the falling off the edge. I actually didn't want to do that there. That was a mistake. Oh man, this game is like the least forgiving for falling off a stage because you're brought to a dead halt. And like, wow. Okay. Oh, don't drift. Pro tip. Don't do what every other Mario Kart game does. Just be a... Wow, okay, sure. Thank you, Mode 7. If this was any other game, I could make that, but I'm probably on 150cc also. Oh my god! I can't cut the corners. There's no jump there either. Oh! This one is actually so painfully hard. Doesn't help that I'm Mario, a character with like all-around average stats, but in this game, average equals slippery. Because unless you have a character... Good turning is essential in this game. It really is. Oh, good, a leaf. Now I can jump over nothing. It's actually a really cool effect. Oh my god. Let me jump over you. I'll drive backwards. An interesting thing that I don't think a lot of people realize is the same technique for like the sprites that are seen here for the racers is actually used in Mario Kart 64. Those aren't 3D models for the characters, they're actually sprites. It's pretty cool. Unlike Mario 64 or Mario Kart 64, you can easily mod this one to put in any character almost. It's there's a lot of custom characters people make. Wow, I am just getting completely destroyed by everything in my path. I am being lapped by everyone. Peach is gonna get here in just a sec and destroy me. Great, a mushroom. Now to jump off to my death. Yeah, Peach got first right there. Yeah, I'm... Okay, guys. Thank you for watching Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart. I'm so used to saying Mario Kart something, not Super Mario Kart. But, yes. I love that game. My last map playing skills might say otherwise, but no, trust me, I do. So I will see you all next time on Amiibo Tap. What game shall we get? I actually do not know. See you next time. Ciao.